Joe Booney and Joe Sports Channel proudly present Respect Women 110% t-shirts. These shirts come in 4 different colors: blue, pink, green, and yellow. These shirts cost exactly $25 US and Canadian. With each purchase, $5 will be donated to the Women's Breast Cancer Research Awareness. And don't forget, every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go to YouTube and search up Joe Sports Channel to catch up on new sports news and any special guests that may appear. And if you want to purchase more merchandise, go to joebooney48.wixsite.com/merch.
Welcome to Joe Sports Channel. You can follow me on Joe the Fighting Joe on Instagram. You can follow me on Taker Devil and hashtag Joe Sports Channel. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls of all ages, to all the terrific and fantastic Booney believers, it is October 2nd, 2021. And I hope each and every one of you guys out there are having a fantastic day, but especially a wonderful weekend. Folks, we have a lot to cover on tonight's show, but before we even bring any of those topics up, from Major League Baseball to the National Football League and a few other topics as well that we are going to talk about on tonight's show. Folks, I first want to thank a terrific human being, a man named Nadir Kadri. What an amazing human being this guy is. A few days ago, he sends me a message on WhatsApp, and he says, Mr. Booney, you are invited to the great city of London, Ontario, Canada, where I'm from, to Budweiser Gardens to go watch the Toronto Raptors play at the Bud Gardens open practice. And not only that, he said, you are going to go to the alumni game on Sunday, 2 p.m. to watch the old guys play in London for the first time in a very long time. So Nadir, it was an honor. It was seriously an honor tonight to go and watch the Raptors in open practice at Budweiser Gardens. I can't thank you enough, brother. It was amazing. The atmosphere, Nick Nurse, Freddie, Siakam, seeing all those Raptor players was beautiful tonight. And I can't thank you enough, brother. And tomorrow, it's going to be another great day to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs. I got the Raptors that I watched earlier today, and I got the Leafs tomorrow afternoon. Joe, put the link in the chat. Good vibes. Good evening. Great to see you. Rita Miller, how are you, hon? Good vibes. Rita Miller once again. Hey, Joe, can you please put the stream link in the chat, please? I will very soon, but I want to talk about a few topics before we put the link in the chat. But I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day. Folks, yesterday, the Los Angeles Dodgers lose their best pitcher in a very sad way. Clayton Kershaw, is out for a very long time, folks. And Kershaw might be out for all the postseason. I got a notification today from a great friend of mine named Roger Madawi. Yes, Roger Madawi sending me a link. I watched the video, and this could be the end of Clayton Kershaw for this year's postseason. I'm going to be putting up the link very shortly, but I want you guys to remember this. If the Dodgers do not have Kershaw in the playoffs, they will not, yes, they will not go far into the playoffs because Kershaw is their ace and Kershaw is everything to them. Kershaw is like a Tom Brady to the Buccaneers. This is how important Kershaw is to the Dodgers organization and to the team. Take a look. Right here it says Los Angeles Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw forearm goes back on a 10-day injured list ahead of the playoffs. This is not good at all.
This one struck to right, and the Brewers are going to get another run. Kane comes in to score. Long hit for second. A 2-out run scoring double. It's 3-1 Milwaukee. We'll check and see if he's okay. And he's coming out. This is not good. Clayton Kershaw has to leave after an inning and 2/3.
An ace is an ace. And yes, we pray that Clayton Kershaw will be okay, but I believe Kershaw will not return in the playoffs and the Dodgers will not make it very far. If the Dodgers want to make it far, they need to bring back Clayton Kershaw and the pitching needs to start playing a role because Kershaw is going to be out in a very long time. Terrible news. Losing Kershaw for the postseason is the best thing that could happen to the Dodgers. Why do you say that? He's terrible in the postseason. Well, he had some terrible games in the postseason, but Kershaw is the man to play in the playoffs for the Dodgers. Okay, I'm telling you right now, you guys might disagree with me on this, but the Los Angeles Dodgers will not go very far into the postseason if Clayton Kershaw is not back in time. It doesn't look like it. We never know. Look at Carson Wentz. He wasn't supposed to start in the beginning of the season, in the NFL season. He's back. He's playing. He's playing okay. He's injured here and there, but he's still playing. So fingers crossed, but it does not look good for Clayton Kershaw. Ouch. Laugh out loud. Regular season, sure. Lights out. Postseason, no. We'll see. It's a different tone. It's going to be a different tone in the postseason this year. It really is. I'd like to bring up another topic that is in baseball, but what I saw today from the Toronto Blue Jays defeating the Baltimore Ravens 10-1, thanks to that amazing bomb by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting his 47th home run. Amazing. What a shot into left center field, giving the Blue Jays an amazing 2-0 lead. A smoking rocket at the Rogers Center. And we pray that the Blue Jays can have another shot tomorrow. And it tells you right here if the Blue Jays will have another shot at the postseason. It looks like there's still a chance. Blue Jays roll into game 162 with a shot at the wild card. After recording setting day, Toronto is ready to create some heroes in the regular season finale. Right here. The Yankees lost 12-2 to the Rays earlier Saturday, and the Red Sox earned a 5-3 win over the Nationals, meaning both teams are one game ahead of the Blue Jays into the 2 wildcard spots. With a win tonight, the Mariners would pull even with Toronto. The Blue Jays would be eliminated with a loss tomorrow, but with a win and a loss by either New York or Boston, they would earn a shot at a tiebreaker game on Monday. So the Blue Jays, there's still a chance. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. MVP, most definitely. Yankees really blowing it. Yes, Yankees are really blowing it. Okay, they've been having a funny seasons from the get-go. From the beginning of the year, they're up and down. It's like a roller coaster ride for these guys, up and down. If the New York Yankees want to make the playoffs and they have all this talent, then start performing in the regular season, folks. You're playing the Rays. Yes, the Rays are the best team in the American League, but at least show your fans, you're playing at Yankee Stadium, you're playing in New York. Show some runs, show some love to your fans. It's an embarrassment, 12-2 against the Rays. Yes, I get it. The Rays are a fabulous team, but you're scoring only 2 runs, and the day before you lose again, you lost this series. Might as well. You're going to lose. You're going to get swept tomorrow against the Rays. I believe the Rays will sweep the Yankees tomorrow. Their bullpen is playing horrible right now. Their hitting's lacked. The only man that is playing with heart, to be honest with you, is Aaron Judge, Britt Gardner, and oh my goodness, the final guy's name. Carlos Stanton. Okay. He's a rock in the lineup. But you are terribly losing your games into these final games in the postseason and the final games of the regular season. You guys better get your act together. Okay? If the Yankees want to go far. These Yankees are blowing it and blowing it. Right? They're like the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know, we're talented. Okay? But they show nothing. Nothing. Even in the postseason. The Yankees should have won it years ago. Years ago, they should have won it. They got Aaron Boone. He was a former Yankee. He played for the Yankees. He was a player. Now he's a head coach. People are going around there. Should we have kept Joe Girardi as the head coach? Should have. Yes, you should have kept Joe Girardi as the head coach. I'm tired of seeing teams with big names or big organizations with all this money they have. They do nothing. Nothing. Losing 12-2 at Yankee Stadium is an embarrassment to Major League Baseball, but to New York City in general. I mean, tomorrow's the final game between the Toronto Blue Jays and Baltimore Orioles. The game starts at 3:07 p.m. Eastern Time. We wish the Blue Jays all luck. Either or, if the Blue Jays make it or not, they had a fantastic year. But it's pretty messed up. You have over 90 wins in the season. They win tomorrow, they have 92 wins, and you don't make the postseason. If the Jays do not make the postseason with 92 wins, that really hurts as a fan, but I can imagine as a player. I can imagine as a player, a guy like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., an MVP, most valuable player. He will be MVP this year with 47 home runs, over 106 or 7 RBIs. And the Blue Jays have a chance to make it, but most likely won't make the playoffs. Never give up, but you need one of the 2 teams to lose. The Nationals earlier today had a chance to beat the Boston Red Sox. It was 1-1 going into the top of the 9th inning. They score 4 runs. In the bottom of the 9th inning, the Nationals scored only 2 runs. The final score was 5-3. I just hope the Red Sox lose. I hope the Red Sox lose. I hope the Yankees lose, because I want to see Toronto in the postseason. We can make a lot of damage, but a lot of people need to start talking about the St. Louis Cardinals on their amazing run, because they should not even be where they're at, because they won over 17 or 18 games. If they didn't win any of those games, they would not even be where they are today. And now they made the playoffs. They're in the wild card game. They're looking good. They're going to go real far into the playoffs if they keep playing how they are. Baseball, it's a game that you play, okay? 9 innings. The Blue Jays will defeat the Baltimore Orioles tomorrow. We will win, okay? We will win. But we should have beaten the Yankees a few days ago with Robbie Ray on the mound. We should have beaten them, but we didn't. If we won that series, the Blue Jays would be right now in a playoff spot. We are 1 game back. We need, right here, the facts say right here, if, okay, says right here, with the win tonight, the Mariners would pull even with Toronto. The Blue Jays would be eliminated with a loss tomorrow. But with a win and a loss by either New York or Boston, they would earn a shot at a tiebreaker game on Monday. So there is still a shot. Fingers crossed. We deserve to make the postseason. There's been a few games that have been lacked up for the Toronto Blue Jays, but overall, we are a good team. We're young, and we should be proud who we are. I'm proud of my team, either or, if we make it or not. I'll be sad. I'll be really sad if they don't make it, but I'll be happy if they make the playoffs. So let's just pray that the Blue Jays make it tomorrow. There's still a shot, but the chances are very small. But hey, never give up. The Cardinals went on a 17-game run, 18-game run. They went on a huge run, okay? So we will see. That's right. Don't count your chickens until they're hatched. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put that up, actually. That's right. Don't count your chickens until they're hatched. Yeah. If you guys want to come up, I'll send you the link, actually. And you guys can see. Both Red Sox and Yankees need to lose. No, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. I'll bring it up once again. Says right here, with a win and a loss by either New York or Boston, they would earn a shot at a tiebreaker game on Monday. So they don't have to both lose. Hey, if the Yankees can lose again, get swept, and the Red Sox lose, the Nationals get at least one out of those 3 games. That's great. But no, the Red Sox and Yankees, they both don't have to lose, but it'd be nice if they can both lose. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be hard, but fingers crossed, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great city of London, Ontario, Canada, Sam Musa is in the building. Good evening, Sam.
Good evening, man. How are you?
I'm a little fired up, but I'm doing fantastic.
Listen, the Blue Jays have to win tomorrow.
Yes, they do, but we need one of the two to lose. It's not the Red Sox.
They have to win. It's the Orioles. I mean, they should be able to win it.
We will win tomorrow.
They will win it. The Orioles are really bad.
The Orioles are a very bad team, but sometimes they like to give us a hard time. They're known for that.
Vladdy is amazing.
47 home runs. What is it, second year in Major League Baseball?
I love Vladdy.
You know? The only thing that I'm kind of worried about, okay, I'm not fully concerned, but I'm a little worried his defense. His defense is a little lack. And if he can uplift his defense, he will be a long-term Blue Jay member. I think we're going to sign him for a big contract, but please.
I think that too.
He needs to work on his defense a little bit. Because when I was in Toronto watching the Tigers and Blue Jays and seeing Miguel Cabrera hitting his 500th home run, at the end of the game, it was a final hit. 9 innings, 2 outs, easy throw. He drops the ball. And I've seen that a few times this year. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I'm not fully concerned, but I want to see that defense kind of uplift, not go down. You know?
Do you think Marcus Semien will resign?
Good question. I don't think he will. And to be honest with you, I would rather have Robbie Ray than
Robbie Ray the other day pissed me off. I couldn't, man.
I would have Robbie Ray any day, you know.
I couldn't. That other day, like with the Robbie Ray, he screwed the hell out of the Blue Jays.
He was playing so good until something happened in the top of the 5th?
Yeah.
The top of the 5th, the top of the 6th? I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So
being a Tigers fan is so hard. Yeah.
I love you, Joe Booney. Appreciate it. Likewise. But my final saying on baseball before we talk about the National League and the Green Bay Packers.
Oh yeah, the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that. But I'm gonna ask you: do the Blue Jays make the postseason?
I mean, that's tough. I feel like they'll get into a tiebreaker. I think a tiebreaker.
So you think one of the two is gonna lose tomorrow, or maybe even both?
I think one of them is going to lose tomorrow. One of them will.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the Yankees in the playoffs. No.
Yankees are struggling. Like they're getting embarrassed. Excuse me, 12-2 in your home stadium. That's an embarrassment. Like, come on. You got Aaron Judge. You got Stanton. You got everybody.
You got Garrett Cole too. Come on, man.
Huh?
Garrett Cole too, the pitcher.
You got Garrett Cole. He was struggling against Toronto.
Yeah.
We made him look like a kid. You know, we have a good team. And either or, we make it or we don't. I'm still proud of our boys.
They have 90 wins. Like, that's unbelievable. Like, I'd be upset if we don't make it. Like, it's going to be hard as a Blue Jays fan.
It's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard, yeah.
But we look forward. We don't look behind. Because
that's true, man.
We had a fabulous year. Like George Springer, yes, he was injured a lot.
If he was actually staying fully healthy, we could have actually had more wins.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. George, reigning MVP. If George Springer was actually fully healthy all season, we could have had more wins.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Right?
The injury, and what's his name? Kevin Biggio, I think. He got injured too, wasn't it?
Did you see him last night?
Yeah, I saw him last night, yeah.
One of the two commentators said he's MVP for tonight's game. He was MVP, all right.
Yeah. You know? Vladdy, man. I love Vladdy.
Loving the live stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, hon. Don't look back. We ain't headed that way. No, we're not headed that way. Okay.
Vladdy, man.
Vladdy, 47 home runs. You know what? I'm calling another home run tomorrow.
I think Vladdy's going to kill it tomorrow.
I want 50 home runs from Vladdy. If he can get 50, if there's some way there's a tiebreaker and get 48 tomorrow and hit a couple on a tiebreaker, that'd be awesome.
Is he MVP right now, in your opinion?
Oh, 100%.
100%. What's the other guy's name from the Angels? I don't know his name. Bo Bichette is a monster. I love Bo Bichette too. I love Bo Bichette too. My buddy's a Blue Jays fan, and he loves Bo Bichette. That's his favorite player on the team.
Let me actually bring that up to facts. Let me see if I have that.
I love Bo Bichette.
He's fabulous. He's a monster. You know
who I do like? Randall Grichuk.
You know what? I'm worried we're going to lose him.
Sorry?
I'm worried we're going to lose him.
You think we're going to lose?
Yeah.
Don't say that, man. You're a Blue Jays fan.
I got a feeling the Cardinals might pick him up. I don't know.
Really?
Because I really thought trade deadline for baseball, I thought we were going to get rid of him. I thought he was leaving, right? Because there's a lot of negative comments.
What was his face? I'm gone. What do you think of Danny Jansen?
What do I think of Danny Jansen? I think he's fabulous.
I like Danny Jansen.
I like him. I
want Marcus Semien to stay, though.
Okay, let me ask you something. I love Marcus Semien. Okay, he's fabulous. He's unbelievable. Okay.
Right.
He's having a terrific year. But let's look at it realistically. Would you rather have a pitcher or a hitter? We have a lot of hitters. Okay.
The Blue Jays, they have a young team. They just need pitchers. Their pitching's not the greatest. Who you got? Winwan Ryu, Jose Barrios, and Robbie Ray. And Steven Matz.
Steven Matz is good. Right here. What do you think of this? What do you think with this guy? Now, where am I? Am I on
I can't really see the screen that well.
No, I'm right here. I want to put in MVP. Right here. This guy.
Yeah, that's his name. I don't know how to say his name well.
Well, I don't want to say his name wrong. I can't.
Shawani Otani. I think that's how you say it.
Let me see if I can make it bigger.
Shohani Otani.
Giovanni Otani and Vladimir
Shohani
Guerrero.
Otani. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Vladdy should be winning it.
I think he will win it. I think he will. And if he doesn't win it, he definitely gets robbed.
Joe, I have a question though. It's not about baseball or football. Did you see Charlotte Flair on SmackDown now?
No, I didn't watch SmackDown. I was busy that day.
Charlotte Flair's on SmackDown now.
Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I saw the draft. I saw the draft.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I saw the draft on Facebook.
Is that your favorite? Is she your favorite?
Women's.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I love it.
Then you like MVP. Your favorite MVP.
No, that guy's a big donkey. A donkey and a half. He's a monkey. He's a monkey. That guy's a clown. He's a big donkey. No, I'm being serious. You can laugh all you want, but he's a big donkey. Come on. You know?
Every time you say that.
Who?
I die every time you say MVP's a donkey.
I'm telling you, he's a big donkey. I should get a MVP with a donkey. Hashtag King Goose will agree with me.
What do you think of Bobby Lashley?
He's okay. Bobby's all right. Okay. Bobby's all right.
But MVP, holy shit.
He's a donkey. Donkey and a half. Anyway, I don't want to talk about the donkey. I want to talk about reality-wise because donkey don't need to bring his name up. The National Football League.
Yes, let's go through this. Let's go through every game tomorrow. We're going to go through every game tomorrow.
Mason Crosby with that statement, a 51-yard field goal to defeat the San Francisco 49ers. Your thoughts on that game?
My buddy Ty, you see him in the comments? He's a 49ers fan. And I just want to say, GG, man. That was one hella game. He's a Niners fan.
That was. What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on 36 seconds left with no timeouts?
Aaron Rodgers, what a man. Aaron Rodgers is the man.
Unbelievable.
Don't know how people think. Some people actually think some people are stupid. Like, they think he's not even the second best quarterback in the league. It's obvious he is.
Reality-wise?
Yeah, he's the second best quarterback.
If not, he is the best. Take off the ring from Tom Brady. He's more talented on the field.
Tom Brady's not even a top 5 quarterback. I don't know about these idiots. Some idiots think Tom Brady's top 5.
Tom Brady is a fabulous quarterback. He is the GOAT.
He is the GOAT, yeah.
He has 7 Super Bowls, more than any team in the league. Okay?
We got bailed out by the refs a lot, and I'm surprised Adams was able to play after getting hit. I thought he was actually done after that, honestly.
The Devontae Adams hit?
Yeah, remember Jimmy Ward, how he hit Devontae Adams?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm surprised he actually still playing the game. I'm surprised.
Anyways, I got the ring on. Let's talk about football. Let's talk about
Green Bay.
Let's go. Let's share that damn screen. Let's get the chat rolling.
I should have went and put on my Devontae Adams jersey.
Go get it.
I don't know, man. I don't feel like it right now.
You feel like it? Okay.
Next time.
Let's get the chat rumbling because we got week 4, 2021.
Week 4.
So first off, those Bengals, 3-1. Joe Burrow, he is making those runs and making.
Trevor Lawrence is playing like a bust.
What are your thoughts on the Bengals defense?
It stepped up. Honestly, I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Well, look at this, and I said this last week on the show. The Bengals, they're getting better each and every year, and the 3-1. They're a good football team. And if
their offense is good, it's just they need a better defense and O-line to protect Joe Burrow.
I think they need a better O-line, but I think their defense is okay right now. They're young. They're very, very young. If Joe Burrow can play how he's playing the last 3 games, they're going to be fine. They even might have a shot making that wild card if they keep playing how
That's
they are.
True.
You know?
I don't know if I told you about this, but someone that I actually used to work with was Joe Burrow's cousin.
Yeah, you told me that last week on the show.
Yeah, someone was Joe Burrow's cousin that I worked with.
You told me that last week on the show. So
Matthew Stafford. Oh yeah, Matthew Stafford. He's a top 15 quarterback. He's playing like a top 10 quarterback right now, actually.
So Sunday, October 3rd, 1 p.m., you got the Tennessee Titans against the struggling Zach Wilson and New York Jets, 0-3.
The thing is, AJ Brown and Julio are both out tomorrow, so
That doesn't
I
mean
don't know
anything.
I don't know who Ryan Tannehill's gonna have to throw to. Josh Reynolds, I guess. I don't know.
Josh Reynolds is going to throw to a lot. Right. So whoever has Josh Reynolds in their fantasy, you guys are going to do well tomorrow afternoon.
I was thinking about picking him up, but I don't know about that.
Is he available?
Yeah, he's available.
Do you have fantasy? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I have fantasy right now.
If I was you, make that trade.
I was thinking about that, honestly, pick him up. I'm like, what if he does really, really crap tomorrow?
I don't think so, man. You know what? They're in New York, and I'm picking a big points on this one. And
I'm gonna go with 21-10 Titans.
I'm picking the Tennessee Titans to defeat the New York Jets 28-7 the final.
Henry. My buddy,
Can
you put that up, Joe?
Yes.
What's the call? Henry. I don't know if you saw the Titans versus the Texans. When Derrick Henry ran that, I don't know how much it was. I don't know. It was I think it was a 60-yard touchdown or something like that. I don't know. He just destroyed the Texans defense.
I remember that run. It was like a 65-yard run or a 70-yard run.
Yeah, that was what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you're talking about that one. He just went right through. Let me actually bring that up. I love that video.
Put it up.
I heard it the other day on TikTok.
Me and my buddy, we always watch, like every time we see each other, we always talk about it because we can't stop dying about it.
Henry's he's a machine. Are you talking about the game against the Indianapolis Colts?
No, I'm talking about the game versus the Texans.
Okay, the one against the Colts was a crazy one.
But the one against the Texans, that's the one I love. I love that one. Joe, quick question for you, buddy.
Yes, go ahead, buddy.
Who's the best receiver in the league, Adams or Hopkins?
Wait. Did you really just say that?
Who's the best receiver? It's debatable.
Did you really just say that?
I said that right now, Joe. Who's the best receiver in the league, DeAndre Hopkins or Devontae Adams?
Ladies and gentlemen, of course it's Devontae Adams. He's the best wide receiver in the National Football League today.
He is.
You know what? I'm going to use that word. The donkey, that's a donkey move. Of course, Devontae Adams, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, it's debatable. That's why I'm just asking. Some people
I don't even know if that's debatable, man. Come on.
Some people put DeAndre Hopkins over him. I don't know.
Who do I put over him?
Some people put DeAndre Hopkins as number one.
I put a healthy Julio Jones over him any day.
My top 5 wide receivers: Devontae Adams, number 1. Number 2, you got DeAndre Hopkins. Number 3, you got Julio. Number 4,
I can't find this video. I don't know where it is. I'll show
number
you.
4, Tyreek Hill. Number 5, Michael Thomas.
Okay. Yeah.
I think people are sleeping on Michael Thomas. He's a top 5 receiver when healthy.
Do you like Kamara?
Kamara, I love Kamara. I think he's a top 5 running back right now.
Number 3 in my eyes.
Number 3, I have Henry, McCaffrey, Cook, Chubb, then Kamara. I have Aaron as a Packers fan. I have Aaron Jones at 7.
Oh, Aaron Jones is a machine. Well, let's move forward. You got, yes, the struggling Kansas City Chiefs. Who would say that against the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow? I'm picking the Chiefs to win big tomorrow by a 17-point margin.
I have the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to win tomorrow. I'm going to take 34-17.
34-17?
Yep.
I'm picking only Philadelphia to score 10 to 12 points. That's all.
I don't get Jalen Hurts. Like, he's not good.
Well, you know what? At least they have a young starting quarterback in Philadelphia, a guy that can help the organization in the long run, right? Because you could not deal with Carson Wentz. The guy's terrible. Okay,
he's terrible. How is he a starter?
I don't know how he's in the NFL. Put Anthony Calvillo. Okay.
Oh, Anthony Calvillo, yeah, Montreal, Alouette.
My favorite Montreal Alouette of all time. That was my team growing up. I used to always watch him, go crazy. He should have been in the NFL. How do you get a guy like Mark Sanchez in the NFL over this guy, over Anthony Calvillo? I don't get it.
I don't know. I think Carson Wentz is still questionable for tomorrow. That's why they called up Brett Hundley.
He's been questionable since he's had surgery. He wasn't supposed to start week 1. I even have pictures that Carson Wentz is going to be out for a very long time, several months.
He had 2 sprained ankles.
Guy's horrible.
I don't know how he's doing. Like, I don't know. He shouldn't be in the NFL right now.
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. You got the Carolina Panthers and Sam Darnold against Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas tomorrow. And let me tell you something. Before anybody says anything, these Panthers are for real. You better watch out for that Panther. You better watch out for them. They are something else. Their defense is strong. Their offense is good. Sam Darnold's throwing those balls down those field. Darnold's a decent quarterback.
Darnold's playing good.
He's good. I saw him last week play.
He just had a bad quarterback, like Adam Gase. Who hires Adam Gase as a coach? Like, he's garbage. Like, now look at Darnold now. He's playing good. Like, you look at Ryan Tannehill. He had Adam Gase in Miami. He played bad. And look at him in Tennessee now. Without him, he's playing good. So same thing happened with Sam Darnold.
He's really, really good. Okay. I'm glad he's on a good team.
The Panthers are a good team. Like, you can't get wrong with their offense. DJ Moore, McCaffrey, and Robbie Anderson. And don't forget my favorite rookie from the draft, Terrace Marshall.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's very good.
And
he's going to be a good long run for them.
Their defense, of course. You got Brian Burns, Dante Jackson, and many guys like that. Yeah.
So what are you picking for tomorrow's afternoon's game? The Cowboys and Panthers, or Panthers?
That's a tough game, and it's in Dallas. I was thinking Dallas wins it 23-20.
Funny you say that because I say 20-17 the final Cowboys.
Oh, no way.
There's a 6-point difference between both of ours picks.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good game, and I'm looking forward to actually watch that game tomorrow. I'm going to try to watch it before I go into the Budweiser Gardens to watch.
You're going to laugh. You know who I have on my fantasy?
Who?
Zeke.
He's playing good, man. He's playing real good
last game, but week 1 he played awful. My buddies, they were all laughing at me. They're like, why didn't you sign Zeke? They were laughing at me.
Hey, he's all right. He's all right. He's not great, but he's all right.
He's all right. He's not a top 10 running back, though, in my opinion.
He was the beginning of his time.
That's true.
Right now, I put him. No, you didn't say you said top 10. No, not top 10.
I don't think he's top 10 right now. No.
Wow, that's a tough one, man. I don't
he's
know.
Probably 11 or 12.
I can't say top 20. No way. Top 15. Top 15.
11 or 12.
Yeah, 11 or 12. Should be a good game. So the Giants just continue on being the Giants. The 0-3 Giants against Kamara and the New Orleans Saints tomorrow. The 2-1 against the 0-3 Giants. This is going to be a complete blowout. Okay.
A blowout. I have the Saints winning 41-10.
41-17 the final.
There's no way. No
Yes.
way.
There is a way. Yes.
Bro, Joe, there's no way, man.
I'm telling you. If
Alvin Kamara tomorrow's going to have 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Kamara's going to have about 125 yards on the day.
The Giants' defense is garbage.
Don't the Giants realize they're not getting better each year? They're getting worse.
You have Daniel Jones as your quarterback. What are you thinking?
I don't like that. I don't like him at all. I think he's hideous, like Gordon Ramsay would say on a bad kitchen night.
You know what their quarterback should be instead of Daniel Jones? You know the backup?
Who?
You know who the backup is or no?
For the Giants?
Yeah. Do you know or no?
I don't think. Well, maybe if you. I don't know.
It's Mike. You know Mike Glennon?
No, it's not him.
I swear, it's even search it up right now. Search up the Giants quarterback. It's Mike Glennon.
I haven't seen him on the field.
It's Mike Glennon. Even my buddy Tyler knows. Tyler, who's the backup quarterback for the Giants? It's Mike Glennon.
It is.
It's Mike
Glennon. Giants are signing veteran quarterback. Yeah, right here.
Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon is a backup. I had no clue because I haven't seen him.
I think he started. I think 13 games he started for Jacksonville last year and didn't win any game.
I haven't seen him.
The Saints need Michael Thomas. I agree. Like, who are the other receivers? Deontay Harris and Traquan Smith. They need Michael Thomas.
Traquan Swin is really good.
Oh, and they signed Kenny Stills to the active roster.
Yeah.
Kenny Stills, former Texan.
Well, I said this last week, and I was right about this one, actually. I picked the Minnesota Vikings to defeat the Seattle Seahawks, and they did that. And Kirk Cousins actually came up like a real Kirk Cousins. I'm glad, actually, the Vikings won, actually. Yeah, I'm saying that I'm a Packers fan because I don't like to see these teams struggle each and every year. And the Vikings, they have something to prove tomorrow afternoon. And I'm picking the Vikings again to win 24-21 the final against Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. Thoughts on that game?
Man, I actually have. Can't believe I'm saying this. For some reason, I have the Vikings winning tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Well, that depends. If Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr and Dalvin Cook play, then the Vikings are winning it. But if those 3 guys are out, then the Browns should win it.
Is it a big marge for the Vikings, you're saying? Or is it going to be a close game?
It's going to be a close game. But like if the Vikings have Dalvin Cook out and Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr out, the Browns should win it. The Giants spent all their money on everything but their worst position.
I don't know who's worse, if it's the Giants or the Lions, to be honest with you. I don't know who's worse.
I mean, the Lions have no receivers.
Huh? The Lions should have won last week. That Justin Tucker 66-yard field goal for the longest in the NFL history. Wow.
I don't know how he made that. Oh, my God.
God was on his side, right?
TJ Hawkinson is the top 4 tight end.
Yes. So you're picking the Vikings to win tomorrow.
I have the Vikings winning 24-21.
And I have the Detroit Lions winning tomorrow night.
Me too. I have the Lions winning too.
Jared Goff, 3 TDs with 225 yards on the day. With
Lions 32-20.
I'm picking 27-17 the final.
Okay, yeah, we both got the Lions. I got the Lions winning it too.
Chicago's offense is horrible, man.
They only have pretty much Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney's still a rookie and he's gonna get injured a lot.
I don't like that team at all whatsoever.
I don't like Jimmy Graham.
Guys, overrated, first of all.
He didn't like the Packers that much. He said the Bears are a better fit for him.
Oh, yeah, I see that. What a big difference. Oh, yeah, look how great he's doing, right? Look.
Robert Tonyan's better. I mean, we got Robert Tonyan.
Jimmy Graham was good in Seattle. I mean, in New Orleans.
The Saints. I remember his Saints days. Oh, my goodness.
That's when Jimmy was the real deal. When he got traded to Green Bay and all these other teams, okay? He's going down. He's draining, He's sinking.
Washed.
He's washed all right. Haven't heard that
Washed.
word for a while. Look, you got the Texans that are 1-2 against the Buffalo Bills, and you know what? Josh Allen will defeat the Houston Texans tomorrow, and I'm picking the big.
Davis Mills.
Yeah, you know what? That's going to be a very close game until halftime. I'm picking. Okay, I'm picking.
I have the Bills winning 38-14.
38-14 the final.
Yep.
So I'm picking a very close game until halftime, and I see the Bills coming out in the second half, just dominate them, destroying them. Okay, monsters on that field. And I'm picking 41-24 the final.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. The Jaguars are the worst team by far, especially with Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's an overrated.
No,
coach.
I don't think they're the worst team, man. I don't think anybody can be worse than where are these guys? Where are they? The Giants, man. I don't know. Or close.
It's close, honestly. The Jags and Giants are both the worst.
Like, they're not improving. The only time the Jaguars are actually a decent team when they had Blake Borders. Okay,
When they had Jalen Ramsey, Calais Campbell, like that team was good.
That was a very good team back then.
The Urban Meyer is an overrated coach. I've been saying it since he got hired.
Urban Myers?
Yeah, he's an overrated coach. I feel like he's gonna get fired mid-season.
I think so. Yeah, I got to do it.
Matt Nagy is horrible. I don't know who starts Andy Dalton over Justin Fields. That's something stupid. Why would you start washed up Andy Dalton over a rookie Justin Fields?
Because they're both playing like they're washed up.
Justin Fields played the Browns though, so I don't really blame him that much.
I'm not a fan of Chicago.
I was pissed when he got drafted to the Bears.
I'm not a fan whatsoever with them, and
Yeah.
I'm really picking Detroit on this one.
Detroit's gonna win it, yeah. TJ Hawkinson, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. You got the Colts against the Miami Dolphins. I'm picking the Miami Dolphins, and they should have won last week against the Raiders, the 3-0 Raiders.
Miami's going to win it. It's going to be a close game, 24-20 Miami.
You picking 24-20?
Yep.
I'm picking 17-14 the final, Dolphins.
17-14 Dolphins?
Yes. And I'm picking that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
I thought the Colts were actually going to be good, but then people told me don't be hyping the Colts up because Carson Wentz is the quarterback, and their defense is only the reason why they were good.
I remember you telling me they're a top 5 defense, and I disagreed with you on that. Remember?
Their defense is good. It's just they have a really bad offense. Like their offense is not the greatest.
Look at this one. And you know what? A lot of people might hate me for saying this. But I'm picking Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons to go 500. I am. Yeah, I know Washington's a good team, but I'm picking an upset tomorrow.
I'm picking that upset. I was thinking that too. I feel like the Falcons are going to win tomorrow.
I think that this is a big statement for the Atlanta Falcons, and it's going to be a close game, a very, very close game. It's going to go at least by a field goal. If it's not a field goal, by 6 or 7 points. 27-24 the final with about, let's say, a minute left with 2 timeouts. Matt Ryan goes down that field and wins it for them, Because, look, Matt Ryan is still a good quarterback, guys. He really is still a good quarterback. He doesn't have anybody. He really doesn't have anybody. He got rid of Julio Jones. Who does he have? He used to have Mohamed Sanu. Where'd Mohamed Sanu go now? Where's Mohamed Sanu?
He's on the 49ers.
He's on the 49ers, okay? They should have at least kept one of the parts that Atlanta still had in them, okay?
You got Calvin Ridley, though.
Again, that's not enough weapons for Matt Ryan.
That's true.
Okay? People like to bash Matt Ryan. He's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. If he was one of the worst quarterbacks in the league, he wouldn't be as long as he is sitting in the NFL in today's day, okay? The guy's a good quarterback. The guy is good, okay?
Get him in O-line.
He's not great, but he's good, okay? He's great. He's good, I mean.
Get him a good O-line and defense.
They should have beat the Patriots that night. After losing that heartbreaking game, Atlanta went down. And my cousins went down. Omar Halbouni. He's a huge Atlanta Falcons fan. Every time I say, what do you think about Matt Ryan? He's a bum. He's garbage. You should get rid of him.
I have a friend that's a Falcons fan too. He says start Felipe Franks. You know Felipe Franks?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he was telling me they should start Felipe Franks. Matt Ryan is washed.
You know, what really gets me from those kinds of fans is you liked him the beginning, but you don't like him now. You talk about how bad he is now, but you don't talk about his legacy, what he did in the NFL. Okay? So I want everybody to think before they speak about this, what I'm going to talk about. So all the Atlanta Falcon fans out there, okay? I remember you all saying Matt Ryan is a great quarterback. He's amazing. Look at that team. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're up 28-3. Okay, in the third quarter. Yeah, the Patriots came back. It's football. It's sports. Sports does that. Okay? But at the end of the day, you go and backstab your quarterback and say he's garbage and you should bench him and get rid of him. Shame on you guys. Shame on the people who say Ben Roethlisberger should be benched. Shame on the people that say these quarterbacks, these veteran quarterbacks, shouldn't be in the NFL anymore. Shame on you guys, seriously. That is disrespect to those players that have been in the game for over 10 years. That breaks my heart, seeing people like that. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. Don't ever say, I love this quarterback, and then after a little while, when he's not playing great, when he doesn't have any weapons, he's garbage. Okay?
Man, but you do got to agree, though. Ben Roethlisberger is washed, though.
We're going to talk about that after a couple games.
Oh,
this is an interesting game. This is going to be good. You got the Seattle Seahawks.
Tyler, you have to be watching this right now. Tyler, please tell me you're watching right now. You got to hear this with the 49ers and Seahawks. He's a big Niners fan.
He is a big Niners fan. And let me tell you something. You got one team that is 1-2 and the other team that is 2-1. This is a huge game for both teams. But it's a bigger game for the Seattle Seahawks because they don't want to go down 1-3. And on the other hand, the 49ers don't want to lose 2 in a row. This would be the second consecutive loss in a row. I'm picking Seattle to win on this one. And I'm picking 27-24 the final. Because
I got
Russell
San Fran winning 28-21.
For Seattle?
For San Fran.
You're picking San Fran to win?
Yeah, San Fran's that team's unbelievable. I hope Elijah Mitchell does play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can I show you the Niners will lose? Our secondary sucks, and Russell Wilson always beats San Francisco. Hey, it's a good game. So, it's a good game. So I don't know. I think the Niners should be able to win it. It's in San Fran.
Yeah, he's gonna play well. I hope he plays well. Actually, I hope he really plays well. Okay.
So should we watch the 3 touchdowns and 300+ yards? I could see that.
3 TDs and 300+ yards. Are you picking for Russell Wilson? Any day, man. I think he's gonna have a really good game. I think he's gonna have a really good game.
I think he's gonna have a good game, but I think San Francisco's gonna win it.
Yeah.
As a Packers fan, though, I love the Niners for some reason. I like the Niners a lot.
I can't stand them. It's like talking about the Montreal Canadiens or the Boston Bruins. I can't stand those Niners at all.
I can't stand the Canadians or the Bruins or the Senators.
Wow.
So should we watch that Derrick Henry video now?
I can't find it.
I'll find it.
You have you can share the screen on your laptop.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna grab my phone from just right here. So please just take a minute with me.
Hot take: Jimmy gets benched at the halftime. Really?
Yeah, a lot of 49er fans are not happy with Jimmy G.
I want to see Trey Lance. Did
Sure,
you put
Lance.
share screen or video file?
So did you download the video or is it on the internet?
Internet.
So you share screen that, my friend. You know what, Sam Musa? I came to realize, and I'm saying this because I care about you and I have a lot of respect for you. I think you should open your own show too.
You really think that? So many people in my school think that too. Like, open up your own show. But I'm like, I got college and I work. That's the thing. Like, it's gonna be hard for me.
We all work. We all go to school. But there's always time that I can sit down and talk to the Booney Believers. Always have time for that. And you can't trust me. You are very good at what you do. You know, so applauds to you, man.
Can you see the screen?
It's not shared yet. I don't see anything.
Oh, wait, give me a second.
There we go. There we go.
I don't know if you can see it now. It's loading.
Yeah, I can see it. Make the screen, if you don't mind, make the screen bigger.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how we got this. I don't know.
At the beginning, he doesn't look too fast, but after a while, that guy's like a tiger.
I don't know how we got that.
That's a cheetah, you guys.
I love the man.
Derrick Henry is no running back. That's a freaking cheetah running down that field, okay? That's a cheetah running down that field. Guy's a monster. And whoever has him,
I think he's the best running back in the league, honestly.
Oh, absolutely, right? For sure. This is good. You got 2 undefeated teams. Now, there's a possibility that they can still be undefeated if there's a tie, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I'm picking, actually, for this one, picking the Arizona Cardinals to win.
Really?
Kyler Murray with 2 TDs, 1 interception, 200 yards on the day, 24-21 the final. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdowns with 1 interception on the day. They will both do good, but Arizona will come on top.
I have the Rams. I have the Rams winning 34-28.
What are your thoughts on Aaron Donald?
Aaron Donald, he's a beat, like he's a monster machine, like he's a machine.
Would you rather pick him over TJ Watt?
Aaron Donald over TJ Watt?
Yeah,
I pick Aaron Donald.
Pick Aaron Donald over TJ Watt.
I mean, I like Aaron Donald a lot.
Okay. I've been waiting for this for over a week now to talk about this game. I was supposed to go to this game with Mr. John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas, and I'm so mad that I can't go. But everybody, you know, things happen and things come up in life. You got, yes, the struggling Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger, the 1-2 Steelers against the Green Bay Packers, and the Packers are back to business. San Musa, I want to first get your thoughts on it, and then I'll bring my thoughts after that. What is your prediction, and who's winning, and what's the score going to be? Go ahead. You're on.
Green Bay is going to win 34-20. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns. And I could see Aaron Jones. I can see Aaron Jones having 2 touchdowns. I don't know about Aaron Jones, honestly. I can see him having 2 touchdowns, too. I think Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams are going to both have 2 touchdowns tomorrow.
So you're picking 34-20 the final?
Yeah.
I'm actually picking a closer game because when I look at both teams and over the years, the rivals and the Super Bowl and all that, I came to realize that this is going to be a closer game than people think. You know, look, yes, the Pittsburgh Steelers are struggling. Yes, Ben Roethlisberger is not having the greatest year. Okay, I get it. He's getting older, but he still has a little bit in him. Okay, there's no line on that team. There's no line on that team. Their offense is horrible. Okay, Pouncey, he retired. Okay, I love Pouncey. Unfortunately, he retired. He was like 33 years old, 32 years old, maybe even a little bit younger than that. The only way, if the Pittsburgh Steelers want to beat the Green Bay Packers, they have to stop Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, and that's not going to happen. The Green Bay Packers are going to win tomorrow, 27-20 the final. It's going to be a good game. Ben Roethlisberger is going to have a great game, but Aaron Rodgers is going to have an epic game tomorrow afternoon at 4:25 p.m. Eastern time.
I can't wait to see that game. Like, Devontae, I don't know who's going to be on. I think Joe Hayden's going to be on Devontae. I think Devontae's going to wreck him.
You know what? Joe Hayden's really good.
I hear he's getting worse every year. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like he's getting worse.
No, I disagree I disagree. People have been saying that all the time. I hear all the time. And TJ Watt's back. Okay, Pittsburgh's defense is amazing. You know,
Chase Claypool's out. I forgot.
Claypool's up, but one of our receivers is out too.
Oh yeah, Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, Stanley's out.
So I guess Randall Cobb or Amari Rodgers might be receiver 2. I think Amari Rodgers should get more playing time. I think Amari Rodgers should be the wide receiver 2.
I'm really anxious on this game tomorrow.
I can't wait for it, honestly.
Like, just thinking about it, I'm getting hot already.
Me too. Like, I really want to see it right now. I wish the game was live right now. We could be watching it together.
You know, we should do a stream together, live reaction. We should do it. We will do it.
We should. The thing is, like, I hate my life tomorrow. I have to be at work tomorrow while the game's on.
No, but like if there's a Monday night game or a Sunday night game when the Packers are playing, let's say, I don't know, Chicago or somebody, maybe Detroit.
Oh, the Packers play the Cardinals on a Thursday night. We should stream together.
Are they?
Yeah, they play together on a Thursday night. They play against the Cardinals.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
They stream against the Cardinals. They play against the
Cardinals. I have Sportsnet now. I have TSN. I have the NFL Network. I got everything on here.
Oh, I just watched the game honestly on stream. Like I have a stream app. Just go on.
Trust me. Joe Booney has some really good.
Joe Booney has everything. It's Joe Booney. Like respect him 110%.
I love you,
but everything in the world. Like I don't know what else to say. Subscribe to Joe's Sports Channel, please, ladies and gentlemen.
We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. Almost 1,000 subscribers.
You should throw a party and invite me.
You're more welcome to come here, man. Anytime. My house is your house, man.
Of course, man. Remember you saw me last time walking down the street with my brother?
Yeah, and I was wearing the Respect Women 110% t-shirt.
And you were FaceTiming someone at one time. I remember you were FaceTiming someone.
I was talking to Roger Madawi that lives in White Oaks.
Roger Madawi? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who does security work at the hospitals in London.
Look, I know Roger Madawi. One of my buddies is his friend.
Packers are winning tomorrow. Go Packs, go. We got the ring. We got the hat from Lids. And we got tomorrow another crucial game in Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. The 2-1 Broncos. I mean, the 2-1 Ravens are facing Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos tomorrow in Denver, Colorado.
Who you got, Joe?
I'm picking Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos on this one in an upset. And I mean an upset. And I'm picking at least by 7 points. 27-20 final. Denver's going 4-0. If Denver keeps playing how they are, they will win that division.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know, honestly. That's going to be a good game. I feel like the Ravens are going to win it by a bit. I don't know why.
Who would you prefer to see?
Sorry?
Who would you prefer to see, the Ravens win or the Broncos?
The Broncos, but I feel like the Ravens are going to win. I don't like the Ravens at all. There's this one. I don't know if you watch. Do you use TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this one Ravens fan named Wee Hoopin?
Who?
Wee Hoopin.
The guy who likes to trash talk everybody?
He's
the Baltimore Ravens are the best. They're going to win the Super Bowl. They're this and that.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up right now. I have my phone.
I think I know what you're talking about. You know what? I was gonna comment on one of the things he said. You know, I'm sorry. I don't care what fan you are, but you do not step on a jersey. I don't care who you are.
Oh my God! Wait. I don't know if you can see that. It's him.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
he's an idiot. He doesn't know shit about football. I don't know if he jokes around or not, but he's.
I'm actually gonna ask him to come on this show.
Ask him.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna DM him. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Joe, ask him. I would love that.
I'm gonna get him on here. I'm gonna try to get him on.
He's a donkey too.
If we can get him on, you're gonna be on it with me too on the panel.
Yo, you know what we should do after? Go watch his all-time teams. Like we can go on his TikTok and watch his all-time teams.
No, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try to get him on.
I can get that after. We can go through his all of his all-time teams and we could just die at them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something. Okay.
Tom Brady.
The Denver Broncos, that's going to be a very good game. But Sunday night, and this is going to be the game to watch out for. This is going to be epic.
No
Tom
Gronk
Brady.
tomorrow.
No Gronk, yes. Thank you for the update. Tom Brady, for the first time ever since he's been traded, is returning to Foxborough to face his former team, the New England Patriots. Tom Brady against
Mac Jones.
tomorrow night. Who are you picking on this one, Sam?
Buccaneers are unfortunately going to win this one 30-17.
30-17 the final. I think it's going to be an amazing atmosphere. I think it's going to be really good. Tom Brady returning. I am picking the Buccaneers to win, but I'm picking closer. I am picking 30-24 the final. I want to see a good game out of this. I don't want to see a blowout. I think it's going to be really good. Seeing the fans there with Tom Brady jerseys. He's
not going to get booed. 100% he shouldn't. He won't get booed tomorrow. Like, look what he did to that franchise.
No. He won't. Even one person won't boo him. No
one's going to boo him. No way.
No way. When Matt Sundin returned to Toronto, everybody was cheering him on. People were crying. People were out of their seats. When Matt Sundin returned for the first time since he's been traded to Vancouver, people were crying. Okay? People are going to cry. People are going to cry tomorrow. Now, I'm going to cry tomorrow. I'm going to cry tomorrow because this can be it. We're not going to see the Buccaneers play the Patriots in New England for a very long time after this. And we don't know how long Tom Brady is actually going to play for. Right? Like, this is a big game for both teams tomorrow, but this is a huge game for Bill Belichick. Does Belichick have the Belichick in him that he can beat his former quarterback? Does he? Yes, he does. But I believe Tom Brady will win tomorrow. It's going to be a good football game. And Al Michaels on a Sunday night having some avocados with some apples and some snacks and talking to Sam on FaceTime. That is epic. Monday, October 4th. You got the Raiders against the Chargers.
That's why Darren Waller and Derek Carr against Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen. I'm taking the Chargers to win. It's going to be close. I'm going to do 30-27 and a game-winning field goal.
Picking the Raiders to win on this one.
Really?
Yeah. These Raiders are for real. John Gruden is something else. He really is something else. This coach is something else. A lot of people do not like him, but I like him, actually. I miss him as a commentator on a Monday night footballs, or even Thursday nights. I miss him as a commentator, but this guy's old school, and I'm picking Derek Carr and the Vegas Raiders, not the Oakland Raiders. The Vegas Raiders.
I sometimes call them the Washington. Sometimes I actually call them the Washington Redskins. But I forgot they're not the Redskins anymore.
Let's just think for a sec. We know they're a football team. They got rid of the name because somebody wasn't too happy. It was that 1%. So why doesn't the natives vote if they don't want the Redskin or not?
That's what I was.
Why doesn't the Indians vote on if they don't want the Cleveland Indians there?
Who are they again? What's their team called?
Who?
The Cleveland. What do they call them? Not the Indians anymore.
I gotta go. I have to look. I had a show actually about that.
I don't know what they're called, honestly. I think they're just. There's no way they're called the Cleveland baseball team.
No, well, we know they're a baseball team. We know Washington's a football team, right?
Football team.
So, look, if you look at the Indian flag or the native flag, they have the big Indian on it. So, why these big shot businessmen who work in the NFL getting rid of these names? They're pissing off a lot of people. And people still today call them the Washington Redskins. And I still do. But on here, on this panel and show, to be respectful, I call them the Washington football team. I disagree with their name, but at the same time, I have to go by their name. Okay? But we know they're a football team. Huh. They got rid of the Edmonton Eskimos.
That's true.
Are they trying to get rid of the Chicago Blackhawks now?
I don't know about that. How's that not gone?
They get rid of that, man. Forget about it. Okay, sports is about uniting people, not dividing people up. Patriots going to take the win. Gronk is out. Gronk in and Gronk out. Patriots will lose.
I don't like the Patriots at all, but I see the Buccaneers winning it, honestly.
Yeah.
Should we pull up should I pull up We Hoopin'?
Who?
We Hoopin'.
What's we hoping?
That guy you hate? Remember that guy on TikTok?
Yeah, put it. Yeah.
I'm gonna put him up. We're gonna go through his all-time teams, and oh my god.
I hope you all are enjoying the broadcast. We are doing everything tonight.
Yo, man, thanks for having me on your stream, man. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. We love to have amazing guests, but we love having Sam Musa each and every weekend. You know.
Hold on, man. It's gonna take me forever. I gotta go through.
Well, I'm a Patriots fan, so I gotta believe the Pats are taking that win. So are you gonna wear your Tom Brady jersey tomorrow, Cameron? Is that Cameron? I think that is. Yeah. Rita Miller, if you want to come up on panel, you're more than welcome to. I'll send you the link.
Sorry, man, for taking long.
That's okay. Take your time, brother. Take your time.
You're gonna die as an all-time team. Its all-time teams are funny. He goes through each team.
Same with you, Cameron. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. Whoever wants to come up, please. Once again, I'll repeat myself for the final time. You guys are more than welcome to click that link, put your first and last name, make sure the mic's on, make sure your camera's on. If you don't want to show your face, if you're shy of camera, just put your voice on and come on the panel. We love to have great people.
I think I'm getting close to it.
Not right, please. Okay, laugh out loud. You don't got to laugh out loud, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody backstage, actually. And I don't know who this gentleman is. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was Roger Madawi. Roger Madawi, man. You should be working right now.
Okay, Joe, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let me pull it up one sec. Wait. Just gotta answer this. Yeah. All right, I'm pulling it up right now. You're gonna die.
I don't. Let's see. I don't want to die.
You're gonna laugh. I mean, okay, ready?
I'm kidding.
Okay, here we go.
Can you watch it?
Oh yeah, I remember this kid.
You know who he is now?
Oh, yeah, put him. I want to see this clown.
Quarterback, it's easy. Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Running back, Melvin Gordon. Wide receiver number 1 is easy. Demaryius Thomas. At wide receiver 2, Emmanuel Sanders. The greatest tight end in Broncos history is Shannon Sharp. And the greatest defensive player ever played for this team, Von Miller.
Joe, what do you think?
This guy's a clown.
What do you think? Emmanuel Sanders, Melvin Gordon.
You know what? I want this guy on panel. We gotta get him on now, man.
Joe, you have to bring him in the stream. You have to.
Oh, I have. How many followers does this guy have? Over 1 million followers?
How many? He has a lot.
How many? Let's go look at him. Look at him. Wait, go to that Julian Edelman video. I want to see that Julian Edelman video.
Oh shit.
Julian Edelman announces retirement. And all I see is Cap. He's faking his retirement.
How?
He just doesn't want to play for the Patriots. Julian Edelman will come out of retirement and join Tom Brady. He's doing the exact same thing Gronkowski did. And it's a shame. Why don't you want to play with Cam Newton? But hey, you do you, because you are a Hall of Famer. Ravens still on top, though.
He loves Cam Newton. He thinks he's a top 5 quarterback in the league.
I don't know where to start with this and finish with this.
This one's next.
Okay. One of the all-time greats. I'll give it to
Let's see.
At quarterback, it's obvious. Johnny Manziel.
Whoa, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a great night. Sam Musa, you're taking over Joe Booty. I'm done. Oh,
Wait, what did I do? Wait, what?
Johnny Menzel. Whoa, Johnny freaking Menzel? Are you kidding me? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This clown just freaking said Johnny Menzel?
Is he Canadian? No, he's American. He's from North Carolina.
I'm gonna take a break for a sec.
You ready, Joe?
I don't even know if I can sit down again after that. Disrespect to the viewers, man. To the booty believers.
Who punched Johnny Manziel?
I won't.
Joe, if you
I
get
want
him
him on
on
the
the
show
stream,
right now.
Joe, get him on the stream, please. Get We Hooping on the stream.
We're gonna contact him. I'm gonna contact him. If you don't mind, try to contact him as well.
You ready? Sit down in your chair, buddy.
I don't know if I can sit down after what the hell I just
Ready?
saw.
We're gonna continue.
He's a
We're gonna
goof.
continue. Ready?
He was the only running back to ever win a Heisman. Wide receiver number 1, Randy Moss.
Okay.
Wide receiver number 2 was kind of difficult, but I got to give it to Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, okay.
Carried Georgia Tech. At tight end, George Kittle.
What? Joe, can you believe this?
This guy doesn't know any clue about football.
George Kittle.
Long-time college team?
George Kittle.
He was a different breed on Iowa. And the greatest defender in college football history is Sean Taylor. I can't say.
This guy's a clown.
Okay, for one, how do you disrespect Gronk like that?
No, it's not even
on.
disrespecting Gronk. It's disrespecting the whole league. Not Gronk. Put Gronk on the side.
Yo, do you know We
Johnny
Hooping?
Manziel? I still
Yeah,
don't
I know
what
we
this-
hooping. I've seen
He's
him
like,
everywhere, bro.
You guys talk. I'm shutting my mouth up. Johnny Manziel, I don't believe it.
Let's go next.
Johnny Manziel was goated in college.
You guys
But
ready?
he sucked in the NFL.
Okay, here we
Wait 1 sec. I gotta
go.
find it.
You're one of the
Thank
all-time.
you for coming on the show. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
How you been, Cameron?
I'm pretty good, man. Just taking it one day at a time as a Patriots fan.
You're looking good, buddy. You're looking good.
Thank you. I need to shave, but
You got the sexy pinata beard going. Keep it up, buddy. Let's bring it up. Johnny Manziel.
All right, 49ers.
Well, okay, here we go. Y'all want an all-time 49ers squad? I'll give it to you. At quarterback, it's obvious. Colin Kaepernick. I give
Okay.
him a
Wait.
edge over Joe
oh wait, no, Joe Montana and Steve Young are in that conversation. Never mind.
Yeah, you put Colin Kaepernick.
Montana because he can run.
Hi, Rita.
At running back, Frank Gore.
Okay.
Wide receiver.
I respect
Ing,
that.
you can come up, buddy. Ing, if you want to come up, you're more welcome to come
Wide
up.
receiver number 2, it's obvious. Jerry Rice.
Okay, Crabtree, no.
And the best defensive player to ever play for that team, Joey Bosa.
I can't.
Does this guy know what football is?
Hey, why didn't you put at wide receiver 1? Why didn't you put like Curtis Samuel or something? Somebody who's actually half decent. Why would you put Michael Crabtree there?
Who puts Michael Crabtree?
Overall, that is just doesn't know what 1 + 1 is.
He's so stupid.
I want to go back to that top video. His first video about Baltimore Ravens are the best team. They're going to win the Super Bowl. That this and that. What is
And-
that first video?
And the tight end spot for the San Fran thing. Why wouldn't you put Dwight Clark there?
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis, Dwight Clark.
I'm just going to drink of water.
Here we go. Yo, one
Jets
of the all-time
time.
Jet squad, I'll give it to you.
Joe Namath.
At quarterback, it's obvious. Brett Favre.
What are you doing, Joe Namath? Le'Veon. Brandon Marshall. Okay, I respect that. Okay.
Dustin Keller. And the best
I don't even know him.
defensive player for this team, Jamal Adams. I called it. Here we go.
I can't.
You know what? Please get rid of this guy. This is disrespect to the Booney Believers. I'm sorry to say.
Joe, do you want to see the pack? Do you want to see his Packers all time?
No, I want to see the Patriots all time.
I want to see the
Alright.
Packers and Patriots, both of those, and get rid of this clown. I'm going to get this guy on the show. handle him how I want to handle him. Yeah.
I know. His should be like the first one. That's if he did one.
I can't even take the guy seriously. Serious.
Bro, he's funny. Like, I don't know, like,
I don't know if that's funny, man. How like, come on, yeah, joke, but all his
did he
videos.
not
are
do
like
one?
How did he put Johnny Manziel as that quarterback? Oh my god.
Oh my.
Got a guy backstage. How are you,
I
sir?
think he did one.
Hello,
He
sir.
didn't do a Patriots all time?
I can't find it.
Well, play that first one. That's there.
This one?
Yeah. I want to see if he knows football at all.
Does he have no audio? Oh wait.
Tom Brady. Okay.
Go with Curtis Martin.
Okay.
No.
Wide receiver 1, I'm gonna go with Randy Moss.
Is this Walter?
Wide receiver
Walter, can you hear us, Walter?
2,
Okay.
At tight end, I'm gonna take Rob Gronkowski.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Best offensive lineman is John Hanna.
Mm-hmm.
And at
Alright.
best defensive player, I'm gonna go with Ty Law.
Okay. I can respect him.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
Just the halfback, I would not have him there. I'd have James
Hello?
White or
Hello?
J.R. Redmond there.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? How are you doing, sir?
I do well. I do well.
How can I help you?
Does anybody know what they're talking about there?
No, not a lot of people do on there.
I don't know. Do I know you from somewhere, Walter?
Of course you do.
Of course I do. What's your name and what's your real name? I don't know anybody named Walter. Ladies and gentlemen from Vancouver, British Columbia, Eng. Hello, Eng.
How is Walter doing?
I don't know who's Walter. Do you know Walter?
No. I know a Walter. Like in Germany, like every second guy you run over with your car is Walter. Walter, what's going on?
Oh, ing.
Yo, who's Walter? Walter, I mean.
How are you doing, Sam? Salam alaikum. Hi, Cameron. Nice to meet you.
What's up,
How's
mate?
Ing doing? How's Ing?
Who's asking?
Oh, I know who this guy is. I know who this guy is.
Who is it?
Just show your face, Mr. Security Guy. I saw you early on the stream. Mr. Roger Madowny.
Here we go.
Let's just do this, okay?
I only can come on at the end of your show because I know nothing about sports.
No, that's okay.
No.
You're from Vancouver, man. You should know the Canucks, and you know.
I stopped watching them when Luongo was out and they didn't drive him to the airport. No, he was on the bench as the second goalie. And who was in there? What was his name? He was so much better than him. You know, when Luongo, when they had this run and they made it into the Stanley Cup, even though 3/4 of the season Luongo wasn't in the goal, and he had him still there, and then there was the lockout. That was in 2010.
Yeah, 2010. Yeah.
And they didn't drive Luongo right away to the airport. No, 10 months later he was the number 2 on the bench, and the guy who was, hey Rita Miller, what was his name? God damn it, the goalie, Vancouver Canucks. No one knows.
I wanted to.
No, and I think that this French guy we had, this Garnier, the coach, he fucked up the Vancouver Canucks. No, Brian Burke
Brian Berg?
was the one. Remember when the Sedins were ready to be drafted?
Yes.
They both came from Sweden. They played ice hockey all their lives together.
Yes.
And Burke gave away a first-round pick to have the option to get one Sedin in the second and the other Sedin in the third. And he put them together. He was the one who had brought Nasl on the board, and he built it up. And at one point, the Canucks had the best offense at the NHL, National Hockey League.
Yes. Now I remember. Yeah.
Oh, and then there was the strike. It wasn't a lockout. It was the strike in 2005.
2004, 2005, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, Pertuzzi put a guy from the Colorado Avalanche into the ice, like he beat him up.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So the lockout happened. Pertuzzi said it is what it is. So Burke said, let's get rid of Pertuzzi. Naslund went back to Sweden.
Yeah.
So he was at the point, Burke, he had Scott Niedermayer,
Scotty.
who is a Vancouverite. His parents live across the street here.
His
Was a
parents?
his parents here in Vancouver.
Did Scotty ever come here?
Well, here's the thing. Burke said, I want Scott Niedermayer. I don't want Naslund back. I don't want Pertuzzi back. I want Scott Niedermayer. And the owners kicked Burke out. That's when Nonis, he started crying at the press conference because he said, oh, Burke is gone and now I'm taking over.
Brian Burke is a smart man.
No, listen to this. Brian Burke goes to Anaheim. Remember? Brian Burke goes to Anaheim and he said to Nonis, even if Pertuzzi and Naslund come back, take Scott Niedermayer. And Vancouver said no, the owners. Do you know where Scott Niedermayer went that year?
Did he not go to the Devils?
Brian Burke went to Anaheim.
Brian Burke
And the-
went to Anaheim. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I was a very
Vancouver didn't take Scott Niedermayer. He went to Anaheim, became the captain, and they won the Stanley Cup that year. Since then, I'm done with the Vancouver Canucks. Fuck them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, I want to go to Cameron. Actually, I want to ask Cameron a question. Then we'll go back to that topic.
No, I'm done.
Alright.
That's all I know from sports.
Well, that's quite a bit you know about the Vancouver Canucks.
I have an opinion about everything, even though I don't know
You're
much.
saying your Patriots are going to win tomorrow. I know you're a Patriots fan, but what is your heart and gut really telling you?
I mean, you can never count out Tom Brady, but I don't know. We got a great offensive mind in Bill Belichick, and we got a good defense. We made some upgrades over the offseason in defense, so we could really put the pressure on Tom, and you know what happens when you put pressure on Tom? He
I do.
cracks.
Yeah, I do.
So
You hope for a miracle, Cameron.
oh no,
You are not. What you
Brady
said, I believe, but you're not. You're not 100% behind it.
Joe,
I'm
when can
wearing
we
a
go back
Brady
to
jersey.
Hoopin?
What?
Oh, wow. Okay, well then.
When can we
No,
go
we're
back to Hoopin?
No, we're not watching him again.
Is he
Doesn't know
Canadian,
shit.
the TikTok guy?
One more video, please. One more video.
Is he Canadian?
One more
We got a
video.
man back. We got a man backstanding, Big Mike.
Oh,
Good
that's
evening.
me.
Good evening, Big Mike.
That's Walter.
Who's Walter? Anybody know Walter?
No.
Hey,
That's
Walter.
Big,
How much
Big
you-
Mike, do
How
you
much
know
you want to
Walter?
bet Big Mike is Walter?
I like that one.
I'm not betting. You're going to win.
Big Mike's Pizza.
That's a place that was in London. My good
But
buddy.
listen,
All right, Joe. One more We Hoopin' video.
Yeah, one more. We'll do one more.
no, but is the TikTok guy, is he from Canada?
No, he's American. He's from North
Is it-
Carolina.
Oh, okay. Oh, then he's Swedish. They're all Swedish.
Can you guys see
Yeah,
the screen?
we banded Big Mike, so Big Mike's not allowed
Ready?
anymore on Joe's Touchdown.
Yo, can
I
you
want to
guys
see what the
screen?
third name is.
Yeah, we can see. We can see.
Ready? Look at this.
Here we go. Bob your head. Ever seen that Aaron Rodgers? Oh, I got this.
Yup. Yup.
Is he hanging upside down?
Here we go.
Yup. They're all better than Aaron Rodgers. They're all better.
I think the gravity was a bit weird.
Yeah, Melissa, go back to that video right now.
All right.
Go back. Show
Everyone
it.
wants to play games now. I'll play games with you, buddy. Oh, better than Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. Wait.
Is he hanging upside down? The gravity is not.
Aaron Rodgers? Okay, I got this.
Better.
Hell no.
Better.
Hell no.
Better.
Hell no.
Better.
Hell no.
Better.
Hell no. No.
Better.
No. Yes. That is the better.
Look at him. He's dedicated.
Top 10 corners.
Oh God!
How is Dion not there?
Where's Jair? What is this?
Where's Dion?
He's just picking names. Look at the shit.
Where is prime time? What are you doing?
How many followers does he have?
This guy, I'm telling you right now.
This guy's a clown.
He's a goof. Yeah, number one. Yeah, number one.
Stop.
First of all, Aaron Jones, I'm going to put him number 4 over Ezekiel Elliott.
Okay. So that's his top 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to rearrange his top 10. Okay, first of all, Dalvin Cook.
Let me put his big screen so you can say it. Go.
Dalvin Cook goes second.
Yes.
Ezekiel Elliott goes 7th.
Yes.
Nick Chubb goes first. Alvin Kamara goes 4th. Hold on, let me see the list again. Okay, so Derrick Henry
He
goes
had
second.
his list.
Derrick Henry goes second. Nick Chubb goes
I love
first.
egg. I love egg. We need more egg in our life.
Alvin Kamara goes to 4. Ezekiel Elliott goes to 7. J.K. Dobbins goes to 8. Chris Carson goes to 10. Saquon goes to 3. And Aaron Jones goes up to 6.
So it's just the lineup. Is their name missing? Is he wrong with one of them?
There's plenty of names missing.
Ready? Well, you guys are gonna laugh at this one.
NFL receivers. Okay, Julio. Where's Randy?
Where's Michael Thomas?
No.
Where's Michael Thomas?
First of all, he's wearing an AJ Green jersey. Okay, like AJ Green is not even in that list. AJ
Yeah,
Green,
yes,
is
AJ
top
Green's
20.
AJ Green is 8.
AJ Green should be top 20. That guy is nuts.
Okay, I agree with his Julio spot.
You do.
I
I'm
don't
not
agree with his
more
DK
in the
spot.
Video.
I also don't agree with his Devontae spot. DeAndre should be above Devontae.
That's debatable. Okay.
Tyreek Hill should be 3rd. Odell Beckham Jr. should be 5th.
Stretching because this guy's really firing me up.
Can I point out, this is not even in a house. The guy lives in a shed. Look at this.
He looks like Zion. Kyle. You know what Zion is?
Okay, top 10 quarterbacks. Lamar.
What?
Where's Brady?
Where's Brady?
Wanna bet? He won't have Brady in it.
Brady's 10? Brady's 10?
Wait,
What's
wait.
worse? Not having him
Brady
in
should
at
be
all.
1.
Dan, go back to that. Go back to that. Stop that. Pause that for a second. I want to go back to that list. Go back to that list. Go back to that list. Okay, first of all, Lamar Jackson is 10. First, Tom Brady. Second, Aaron Rodgers. Third, Patrick Mahomes. Let me finish. Yes, Tom Brady. Tom Brady's first. Second is Aaron Rodgers. Third is Patrick Mahomes. Fourth is Russell Wilson. Fifth is Dak Prescott.
What?
Sixth is Josh Allen. Cam Newton's not even in the top 20 right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I put Gardner Minshew before I even tried to put Cam Newton on that list.
That's what Daniel shows.
Of course he's going to put. He's wearing a Lamar Jackson jersey. It's obvious.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to rearrange that list. 1 is obviously Tom Brady.
Yes.
2 is Patrick Mahomes. 3 is Russell Wilson. 4 is Aaron Rodgers. 5 is Josh Allen. 6 is I don't even know who else was on that list. Maybe Lamar. Deshaun Watson is like 7th. And then the rest of them can just sit where they were.
Yeah, but Cameron, can I ask you something? If you had Tom Brady at first, would we even talk about it? Don't you think that he mixes up his list so people just said, "Oh fuck, no," like.
How do you put Brady at 10 though? That's just disrespectful.
I'm gonna get this guy on the show. We gotta get him on the show.
Yeah, look at him.
NFL trio.
No
okay,
way.
Murray, Hopkins, Green. Where's Brady, Gronk, and Edelman?
All right, Sam, this is really pissing me off. Get rid of them. Get rid of this guy. This guy's a dumb.
Where's Brady, Gronk, Edelman, or Brady, Gronk, Hernandez?
Joe loves me hooping.
Joe, don't you think if he would make sense, no one would watch it? Like, I mean, his lineups.
I really think this guy actually is telling the truth. Like, I think he believes what he says.
Oh, yeah. He should talk about it.
I'm gonna bring him on and we're gonna ask him all those questions.
That would be
Oh my
nice.
God, Johnny Manziel in the top
I still
all-time
believe-
college list. Put
It's not-
Matt Ryan
Cameron,
there.
It's not the end.
Put Tom
I
Brady
want to ask
there.
Cameron actually this question: who is the top 5 QBs in college ball that are in the NFL now that are successful and on good teams? Go.
Brady.
Brady
Kyler
was
Murray.
all right. Brady was all right in Michigan.
So Brady, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson.
No, I'm talking about quarterbacks. Let me rearrange it. Quarterbacks that have been in the league more than 5 years. Say.
More than 5 years? Okay. So Brady's number 1. That's obvious.
Of course, yeah.
We'll go Brady, Russ.
Yes.
We'll go with.
Show him the list.
Gardner Minshew.
Fuck no. He's only been in the league 3 years.
Mike Glennon.
We'll go with Jimmy G.
Mike Glennon.
Jimmy Garoppolo was great in college. I'll put Johnny Manziel there, but at the last spot because he was such a legendary player. And probably Cam Newton because Cam Newton was really good at Auburn.
Joe, what's your 5?
Tom Brady, of course.
Yes, sir.
Aaron Rodgers. Matt Ryan.
Ew, he was so bad at Boston College.
Sorry. Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers. Russell Wilson. No, he's retired now. No,
Come on, Mr. Booney.
there's one of.
You got 2 more spots, bro.
The TikTok guy was way faster, Joe.
Yeah, but I'm thinking because I know what I'm talking about. The other guy didn't know it.
I'm sorry.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, ew. No.
And
Ew, he's washed.
He is
I'm
washed.
talking about college and like his like how long he's been in the league for. And yeah, I'll do Matt Ryan.
It's not a bad list. I would
Joe, how much
Definitely
longer
works.
till the stream's over?
We're gonna go. We're almost done.
Where do you have to go tonight, Sam?
I don't know. I'm just asking Joe.
Okay.
He wants to watch TikTok. He fell in love with
I
that
wanna go
guy,
watch
don't you?
YouTube.
Who do you think is the top 5 worst QBs from
Mark Sanchez.
from straight out of college to rookie season?
when he bounced off that
Gardner
guy.
Minshew, Mike Glennon, Daniel Jones, Cam Newton, and Jalen Hurts.
Look how easy it is to
Okay.
pick the worst.
Okay, no. What are you talking about? Cam Newton was the worst when in his rookie season. He went on to
talking
win
about
MVP rookie
I'm talking
season.
about the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Mike Glennon, Cam Newton.
Definitely
James-
fucking not. I apologize for my cussing, Joe, but this guy is dumb.
I'm joking with
Well,
you.
No, I know you are, but I'm talking about Wee Hoop, and he's fucking stupid.
Oh.
Um,
I'm dumber than you said.
Mike Glennon does not rank anywhere near the best.
He's a backup right now. You know for which team?
No idea.
Giants.
The bench warmer
Yeah, he's in
behind Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
New York.
Daniel
Sir
Jones,
trips a lot.
Daniel Jones is a bum. He's terrible.
I told Joe about it earlier.
Daniel Jones is so bad.
I don't know why they
Daniel
drafted
Jones
him.
is so bad.
People are actually a lot of New York fans are pissed off when they drafted him.
I'm gonna guess this. Giants are gonna lose the division, and they're gonna end up with like a really high draft pick, and they're probably gonna end up picking Spencer Rattler out of Oklahoma.
Oh shit.
I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys to win that division. Dallas looks really good.
Yeah, Dak's bounced back, so he's pretty solid right now. He
Dak's
put up a
playing well.
lot of points against the Bucks, and they have an amazing defense.
They do.
And Bucks just added Richard Sherman to their lineup. Makes it even worse.
Oh,
Let's wait for this to finish.
We're gonna go on for another 10 minutes, folks, and we gotta get off. But we're gonna talk about Ing after.
oh yeah.
I remember this. He should have.
Oh my god.
You know, I've had that a few times. I ran like that and I fell. Okay, I can't make fun of this guy.
That's the Falcons. Oh, did he fall?
Yeah. He got turf monstered.
He was just
I go back.
taken off that no one stopped him.
I never felt like that. But something sort of like that.
Didn't right after that run they threw like a pick six.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
my god. Even I know that's bad.
And you can run faster than that. Man. What are you talking about? You're a machine. You and John Laurinaitis on a big marathon.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
The Eagles won that game that night.
I feel
Aren't
like
those the
I could beat
Falcons?
Daniel Jones in a foot race.
Hey,
Zone,
who's your
end zone,
favorite football
I could-
team?
Enjoying the show. How about you, Flipper? I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show in the chat.
Ing, who's your favorite football team?
What, football in soccer or football?
NFL.
And well, it's the Seahawks. I have only an hour to the stadium. I
You
live
do.
right at the border.
So you know what? I'm thinking when I come down to Vancouver, British Columbia, let's go watch a Seattle game and Green Bay game in Seattle.
Absolutely. I drive you. All you have to do is come here.
How's the Japanese wife doing? Good.
Well, my Japanese wife is doing good. My German wife is not. I only have one wife. Of course, she's Japanese.
I have to bring that up after what Mr. Laurinaitis said last week.
But well, you know what? I was surprised he remembered, because we haven't spoken in almost a year. I would say.
Me and you?
No, him and I,
yeah.
because he knew it.
Yeah, he has good memory.
Yeah, he is. What's he doing tonight? Is he
He's
okay?
really busy tonight.
All right, Joe. I'm gonna head out, man. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Sam.
Where you go? No, Sam. Before you go, where are you going now?
No, I'm probably gonna go I'm gonna go sleep probably.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
Are you gonna go watch that guy?
Salam
You're gonna go watch
alaikum.
that guy on your phone before you go to sleep.
What are you gonna what, Joe?
You gonna go watch that guy before you go to bed? Nighttime,
He was a cute guy. I mean, listen.
All right, guys. Peace out. Thank you for having
He's
me.
just dumb. He didn't know what he was
That's
talking
just
about.
I mean, hey.
All right, guys.
I didn't know you'd go that way, Eric, but okay.
Okay, Ing.
Take
No,
care,
Thanks,
guys.
you.
Hey, no. 2021, everything is allowed now.
Jeez!
Hi, Cheese Reaper.
Whoa, Rupee.
No way. It's cheese in the building.
Or even Sam. No, now he looks awake. No,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
not. It's not it. It's not the
See you
TikTok
later.
guy.
Have a
No,
good one.
Cheese Reaper will come up. Talk to Cheese
Come on,
Reaper.
cheese. I haven't heard from you in a long time.
Joe.
Yes.
I'm gonna head out, man. See you later.
Take care of yourself.
Salam alaikum, Sam.
Deuces.
I wanted to stop by and show love. I appreciate it. Come on.
Cheese Reaper always shows love. He's way
But
too
yeah,
good.
it should
for
be a
this
good
world.
game tomorrow, Cameron. I'm looking forward to a lot of good games, and I hope the Brady game. I hope Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I just hope Brady does well.
I hope Brady does well. Don't get me wrong, but I hope that we end up coming out with a win.
That'd be huge.
Because
How
then
old-
that would put an end to the Bill Belichick or Tom Brady debate. And if Bill Belichick wins that game, it's game over. It's done.
How old is Tom Brady now?
44.
43.
44. Holy, it's still playing.
43 years old. I'm pretty sure Peyton Manning played till he was like 50.
No, he did.
No way. Peyton, no.
He was old, like really old.
He wasn't 50. He's not even 50 now, I think.
Oh, he's
45.
definitely 50 now.
He's 45.
He's 45?
Yeah.
He looks
retired.
70.
Guy's been through hell, man.
Yeah, right.
Same
Young
as
guys.
Eli looks terrible.
What do you mean?
Like Eli, his facial features and everything look all sunken in now. Like he doesn't look like he's actually like keeping up with himself.
He's probably on a diet.
He doesn't look healthy. Hey, he's retired, so I mean, I guess he can drink all the Budweiser he wants.
Appreciate it. Much love to you, Cheese. I hope
Good
you have a
night,
good
Cheese Reaper. Love you.
Good night, Cheesy.
Thanks for coming and stopping by and showing love. Appreciate it.
Oh, hey, Joe, do you want to see this new thing that I got for my gaming setup?
Yes. So Cameron does a gaming setup. He does. He actually has his own Twitch.
I do Twitch streams.
Nice.
Yeah, so
But I got myself a steering wheel for Need for Speed, some foot pedals down here for driving,
sick, man. That's sick.
and I'm
Yeah,
getting
my sons have that too. Yeah.
and I'm getting my gaming chair tomorrow. It
Are
comes
you?
from Amazon tomorrow.
Nice.
How much was it?
My wheel was 150. It came with the pedals. I
It's
actually
American.
still have the box right here.
Ooh, yeah.
And my gaming chair, like $200. It's worth it though.
No, it is.
I mean, I need something with lumbar support for my back because my back is like really messed up.
Listen, you sit in it 24/7. You're
Yeah,
addicted to
literally.
play games. I know what it's like.
Y'all may have talked about, but you think Green Bay Packers are going to win? Yes, absolutely.
Who do the Packers even play this week?
Or the Steelers.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna whoop them.
I'm picking actually picking a closer game actually. Look at this, Cheese. I got the Packers bucket hat on. See?
Did you see the NFL mic'd up video of Joe Hayden going, "I lift weights"?
Yes, I saw that on TikTok.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And then he gets pummeled by a receiver, and he's just like, "Damn!"
Half his weight.
Literally half his weight, and he's just like, "Damn!" He lift weights too.
Cheese, you're still living in Wisconsin?
I
Cheese?
lift weights.
You're still
Where's
up
my
there?
mama? Jerome Baker. Where's my mama?
How's the COVID cases down there in Vancouver, British Columbia?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Because, as I said before, the first case was in Seattle. Since then, the border's closed. I fill up and I go shopping in the United States, and I can't for the last 2 years.
But this makes me just wonder and think. I was talking to a good friend of mine just a few hours ago before we started with tonight's show. How can the Americans, fully vaccinated come here, but fully Canadians can't? But they can fly, but we can't drive across the border. It makes you think.
It makes
really
no
does.
sense.
I don't want to go there because they clearly don't handle the COVID how they should, so I'm fine with it. No, but at the end of the day, listen, in last year in the summer, you were only allowed if you were American and you had a place in Alaska. You could cross the border to drive through, but half of them stayed here and went to hotels and, went on vacation. And there was one weekend where they arrested them all and just brought them over the border. It's cheese and beer. COVID is going through a wave. Yeah, yet again.
I'm not excited. That means the NFL season could potentially be shut down again.
Joe, let me tell you one thing about vaccination.
Go ahead.
In the year 1800, the life expectancy on Earth for a human being was under 30 years. In the year 2000, the life expectancy was 67 years, and in the year 2020, it's 71 years. Life expectancy. In 220 years, for one human being, we raised the life expectancy almost half a century. And you know what's on top of the list that it happened? Vaccination. So this whole anti-vax shit, anti-vaccination movements, we have that since vaccination came out. There are old papers and stuff. They always fought it. Vaccination is it. Is it 100%? No. Any medication you have to take for anything is poison to a point. However, at the end of the day, everyone should be vaccinated. But that's just my opinion. No, I'm not even Canadian. My boys who have a Canadian citizenship, they always pointed out, if you're too loud, we're going to deport you. So I shut up.
I believe in personal choice, and I believe in your choice to do what you want. And we live in a country that is freedom. You know,
Is it? My son cannot go to the fitness club if he doesn't bring proof he's vaccinated. Is that free? That's not free.
Let me keep continuing on what I was saying. We live in a country that has freedom of speech, freedom of anything. Okay, but what are some groups trying to do? They're trying to take away your freedoms. When I have to go to the gym, I have to show a piece of ID that I was fully vaccinated, and I have to show not only an ID like for fully vaccinated, I have to show my actual ID that is me.
We don't have that yet, but it will go there.
It's sick, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Like you can't even go to a concert anymore without your vaccinations. You can't go to the grocery store really without it, because sometimes they'll just like turn you right around and tell you to go out.
Well, here the masks are no longer mandatory, but suggested. And I don't see. There was a guy at the post office who started coughing, and everyone was looking up, and he said, "No, I'm a smoker. Like, it's not COVID." And everyone just, thank God. He was coughing because he's a smoker. You know, he probably dies of lung cancer before he dies of COVID. But I get both sides. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do?
Everybody just get vaccinated. It's just so much easier.
It is.
Like, I'm not vaccinated.
No,
I don't
Joe,
even have my
here's
first dose.
Do you know what the difference is between COVID and any other flu we ever had? SARS, swine
There
flu?
is no difference.
It is a 99.9% chance of beating that COVID.
No. That's not the point. And it's
point
not
is,
right, Cameron. It's not right. There's a difference.
I'm fully vaccinated. But when people start forcing it on you, that's when there's a problem in this country. You gotta understand.
Yes,
that. Like,
but they force so many things on you. You can't beat your wife. You can't, you can't
go with that. Like,
no, but you know what? At the end of the day, like when were there people when it got really cold and we all, evolution, we were apes at one point when we didn't have a fur. So when we started to put clothes on because it got too cold, was that say, fuck that. I'm not wearing any clothes. It's the same thing. If there's vaccination that helps you, and just for one thing, Cameron, when you said there is no difference between SARS and COVID, here's the difference. SARS is 5 times deadlier than COVID. However, SARS can only be passed on if someone has actually the illness. You can pass on the COVID virus and never get it yourself. That's the difference. It can be passed by people who don't have it. Because when someone starts coughing in the SARS epidemic, they went to the hospital and they were isolated. Only then can they actually pass it on. You can pass on the COVID virus without having it ever.
And you can get COVID
even if you're vaccinated. I can pass it on to a non-vaccinated.
And you can pass it on to a person who is fully vaccinated as well.
Sure.
You know, look, all what I'm trying to say is, it's your choice if you want to take the vaccine or not.
Yeah, but why did you get vaccinated, Joe?
I'm gonna get vaccinated because, to be honest with you, because I want to travel to the States, and I thought the borders are going to open up, and I wanted to go see stuff. That's the reason I got vaccinated.
Yeah, but
that was my choice. It wasn't the man down the street or the man knocking on my door or something. You know what I mean?
But Joe, in Canada, how did that go? Was it that you said, okay, now I get vaccinated, I call someone? No. They called you. Come in to get your first shot. It's not even that
if you want to get vaccinated, you should be the one calling and booking yourself. When they
not in Canada. They called me twice. They called me twice.
I don't want to get heated. I can get real heated, and I don't want to get heated. Man. I got to heat it enough.
No. You don't get heated. It's your show. If you can't get heated here,
I just don't.
I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's just, again, it's your personal choice if you want to get the vaccine or not. That's what I believe. I believe in free choice. Okay, I believe in free choice. What you want to do is that's your personal choice.
Yeah, but how is it your personal choice if I go both sides? How is it your choice if you say I'm not going to vaccinate it and you cannot go to the grocery store down the street?
You know what? And that's when they start doing that.
Yeah, but what's the difference going to the grocery store or you saying you want to travel? It's
when they start trying to do that, you have to show vaccination to go in a grocery store. Then we are in a real problem. There's a problem already, but there'll be a bigger problem if that's what's happening.
Absolutely.
Right? Because some people can't even take a vaccination because some people's medical health. You know what I mean?
They would get, in a sense, a notification they can't get it, and they have to stay home the rest of their lives. I see both sides, Joe.
Again, we all have difference of opinion, and we should all come up with an agreement at the end of the day. And the agreement, what I mean is, if you want to get it, you get it. But don't force somebody to get it or not. Don't put on the street, go get vaccinated. Don't do this. You know what I mean?
But didn't they say the same thing about the masks?
Same thing with the masks.
Here's the thing. Let me ask you something.
Before I let you say something. Today, I was at Budweiser Gardens. It was hot outside, and I was in the sun. This kid was 12, 13 years old. He collapsed on the ground. He started shaking. He had to start having a seizure, and it's hot outside. And I don't understand some people when they have the mask on outside. I don't understand that. But you know what? Whatever. The paramedics came and all that. The guy would start shaking. It was hot outside. He had the mask on. I couldn't breathe. You think that's healthy? That's not healthy.
No one said that the mask is healthy.
I'm not saying, but that's not healthy to do.
Absolutely. Let me tell you this. You know there's a flu season?
Of course.
Like in the winter is more flu than... Tell me one thing. The driest and hottest place on the North American continent is Texas.
Yes.
Texas had the steepest spike of new cases and had all their intensive care hospitals full to the hilt. They had to go to other states. How can in summer, which is not flu season, why did Texas do so bad? You know why? It was the first state in the United States that stopped mandatory mask wearing in April. And the governor said that a restaurant and a store owner cannot ask to say, okay, on my property, you have to use a mask. They went so against it. They had a steeper spike. It was worse than in New York in the flu season when it all started. Texas had the worst spike of new cases in the middle of the summer at the hottest and driest place on the North American continent. If everyone would have worn a mask from the beginning, we wouldn't have this discussion.
You think so?
Absolutely. I think so. Absolutely. I do. No, I do. Because you know what? You know why it's going down? Masks are mandatory now. And the flu season is coming up, yet it goes down.
Well, have you noticed there hasn't been anybody who's really catching the flu? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that?
What? You have the flu? Get the fuck out of here. It's no longer an illness. The flu, the common flu doesn't...
My hope is, okay, if you feel comfortable of getting the vaccine, go do that. But if you don't feel comfortable, it should be your choice not to take it. That should be up to you and your doctor. Okay,
listen,
that should be you. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Joe.
It's like I tell you this. I want you to shave that beard off. Right? But you don't want to shave it off. Okay. But I
wouldn't feel comfortable.
And I have another person say, come and shave it off. You don't feel comfortable, and then you start getting nasty and mad. That's the same thing.
Listen to me, Joe. I was never comfortable to go to school all my life, and I had to. By law.
Okay.
By law. By law.
By law.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what they do with people who never went to school, have no education? You can't have a good job. There's so many things that we are not comfortable to do. And we have to.
Well, there's a lot of people, people are quitting their jobs.
No.
Right.
Besides the people that get fired, you know? I see both sides. Don't get me wrong here.
Oh, I understand. I know where you're coming from, mate. I absolutely do. I do know where you're coming from. But going to my point, wouldn't you like to have a choice wouldn't you have the choice to get the vaccine or not? Would you like to have a choice if it's up to you? You would, right? When people start saying, no, I want you to get, you're going to get frustrated. And you're going to start blaming this person.
Absolutely. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? So, look, I got it, okay?
You know,
I hope I never catch it. I hope I don't give it to anybody. The virus is real. It's there. It's killing people. But it shouldn't have shut the country down for this long. They should have shut it down for 6 months in Canada, and this would have never even happened to begin with. But what do we do? Open and close 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Doug Ford doing this, Doug Ford doing that, Trudeau doing this. You know?
They didn't know what was coming. None in the world did.
But we're smart. Okay, we're smarter than that. We have science. Okay, we believe science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we believe science. And the science should have said, let's close the country down for 6 to 7 months. This would never have even started to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Right. No,
I believe in free choice myself, right? Right. I'm not saying the vaccine, this COVID it's a conspiracy. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is it's real, it's there, it's deadly, but it's your personal choice if you want to take the vaccine or not. If you feel uncomfortable doing something, then don't take it. That's up to you.
Then you have to suffer the consequences too.
But if I don't feel comfortable walking down that street, I'm not going to walk down that street. I'm going to walk the other way, And sometimes I feel scared going down that street sometimes, at night, 12:30 at night.
Do you know
I said that earlier.
There is a minority group in the US that has the least COVID cases of all, not even, I wouldn't say minority in the sense of...
You're talking about Utah?
No. The like the level of uh, of money.
Yeah.
The group that was hit the least with COVID-19 in the US are homeless. You know why?
Why?
Social distancing. Because no one wants to smell someone who pissed himself on the side as a homeless person. They go across the street and walk around them. But everyone said social distancing won't help. Homeless have per capita the least COVID cases in the US.
What's it?
I think only the US did. What do you mean? Chicken?
What state?
All of America.
All of America. All of
The
America.
homeless
All of America doing well.
people in America, like if you have 10 homeless people, if you have 10 normal people and 10 homeless, if there's one who gets it that is not homeless, you won't have the same on the other side.
Yeah.
Like out of 1,000 people, it's not. The thing is that the way it spreads made a difference.
Look, my brother and his girlfriend were told today, vaccinate or lose your jobs in Saskatchewan.
It's Saskatchewan. Dude, they don't even have newspapers. No, I'm sorry, Rita. No, they do. They do. Have you been to Saskatchewan ever, Joe?
No, I would love to go to Regina, Saskatchewan.
That's the only place in Canada where you have the longest time sunlight. Because it's so flat. And there's a beauty to it. I have to admit.
Yeah.
There's a beauty to it. It's the corn chamber of Canada.
Yeah.
Like everything that's. I love it. I've been to Regina.
Yeah. But you know,
Canada.
Canada's a beauty. We live in one of the best countries in the world.
Most diverse in landscapes and people.
Yeah. People are very, very good. We are very, very good people. We like helping each other. This country is always based on bringing new people in, new jobs, new opportunity each and every year. And I love everybody. I don't care what color, skin color you are, what race you are. If you're a good person, you're a good person. We always like to welcome new people into our country. You know, we really do. You know, look, Ing, you're originally from Germany, right? You came in as an immigrant, right?
Yeah.
When you first came in as an immigrant, did you feel safe? Did you feel unsafe?
No, I came here as an immigrant because I traveled here often enough to know this is the place to be.
But what I mean is, when you came in, were you scared, or did it feel like home to you?
No.
It felt like home to you.
Yeah, but see, there's a difference too, because if you come from another capitalistic country, you know, when someone comes in as a refugee or from a place where things were worse, I can see how people can be scared of certain things. Like, I didn't have that because,
River.
you know,
Hey, River, keep going. Sorry.
and especially in Europe, you know, like I know to Americans and Canadians even it looks like a lot of countries, but Europeans are Europeans. Like you drive 3 hours, you go from Germany through Austria into Italy. You know, like it's so much closer, everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, Canada was always special to me.
Canada is always based on new opportunity. And that's why I love this country very much. And that's why I always will be very proud to be a Canadian, right? But I love my U.S. friends. I love my U.S. people. And I love both countries equally, you know. This is what's great about this country. North America is the best, you know. Like Europe is beautiful. Like I hear like in Europe, their minimum wage is horrible. Up in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, they get the lowest minimum wage in Canada. It's horrible down there. Like if you get a job, let's say at Walmart, or get a job at some, I don't know, just a regular grocery job, they don't get paid good. But when you come here, I heard the other day that the minimum wage is going to $16 to $17. Is that false news or is that real news?
It's a good or bad,
right?
Well, I don't know if you can pay that to all.
Because everything is rising. The pricing for gas,
Yeah.
totally. hideous.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I like this thing a lot with this. Haha. Yes, we do. Our dog.
Read the papers. Sorry about. Well, I did. Well, if I would have known you have dog sleds, then I would have believed in your papers.
Minimum wage is a lot in Europe countries. It's what minimum wage is a lot of European countries is really low. Yeah.
Yes, but the difference is, if you have a low income job in Europe, you have as good as free healthcare. Yeah.
Well, it depends on the country you live in.
No. That's an EU. Here's what people don't understand is that the states in the EU are closer together than every state to each other in the US. If you catch a guy in Spain that was a drunken driver in Hamburg and didn't show up, he's on the next plane. In the states, that won't even be federal. Like if you hit your mother and you run out and you run to France and the police catches you, you go back home and your mother beats you up. Europe, all the states in Europe, and that's why it's always so confusing when they say, well, in Germany this happened and in France this happened. The EU is closer together than the US of A.
What's UA stand for?
EU?
Yeah.
European Union?
European Union.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at the UK minimum wage and living.
And when you have minimum wage, you have free healthcare everywhere in Europe. That's not. That's never.
That's good, but in another way,
you have the same in Canada.
How's
you have the same here. You
how's
have the same here.
So why are people always complaining that the UK, they have the lowest minimum wage and they're horrible and it shouldn't be that way? They should raise this and raise that? Or is that just people talking out of their gluteus maximus?
You have to check. In England, they're not part of the EU. They're not part of the EU.
So look, 25 years and older. I don't know if this is $7.83. I don't know. Can you see this thing?
The UK is not part of the EU.
Okay, so look.
They have no euro.
So is this, I don't know if this is what, $7.83, 25 years and older?
No, I think, let's see, what's the pound worth?
If you guys can see that clearly, let me know.
Oh, wait, here. Okay, one.
They ain't in the UE, Joe. What's not in the EU?
What's not in the EU?
The cost of living in England is really high.
Yeah. They're not part of the EU. They're not.
I like this one. Booney just invest in Bitcoin. You'll be a billionaire in 15 years. I hope so.
I hope so too. Because then I'm really going to call in.
Oh, yeah,
say, hey, you're my friend.
He's calling for sure. He's making a steak dinner for me.
We're the British.
Yeah, I know that the cost in England is really high, right? But then I hear minimum wages are really low. Some people like to, I don't know if they're just talking out of their butt or what. I was talking to one England person, and he was telling me that the minimum wage down there is really low. And I says, really? And he says, yeah. So I don't know if he was just talking out of his butt or what. So right here, like it's $7. I don't know, $7, $5. And I don't.
Okay, one pound in England or the UK is $1.35 in the US of A.
Okay.
So it's almost the same. So when they say, how much did they make? What did you show?
What do you mean by that, River? They ain't in the EU, Joe. What do you mean by that? Did I say something wrong or did I?
The UK is not part of the EU.
Yeah, I know. You told me that.
Yeah. No, that's what she meant.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, River.
I
Thanks,
think
River.
so, yeah.
Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, the cost of living in England, I bet it's high enough, right? The cost of living here, man, like people are moving from Toronto to London. And the pricing for people, you know, kids like my age, I'm 21, 22, you know, we want to get married one day, have children, you can't afford a house. The cheapest house in London is at least 7 or 8, at least. If you get a house 6, man, you must be lucky. You must be lucky.
Joe, what I didn't know, I learned that yesterday.
No problem, River.
The generation, actually, I'm the generation who is not your generation. It's the first time in our age where the children have lesser education and lesser money than their parents.
That's sad. That's really sad, man. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be the opposite. Look, I'm doing school right now, okay? But I never had the opportunity to learn in school cursive writing. I've always wanted to learn how to write cursive. They don't teach you cursive writing. You know? They don't teach you.
Well, we had to.
We have to teach ourselves. If we don't teach ourselves, we don't know from A to B. Joe, our generation will never do as well as our parents, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree with you. You know? I agree with you. They don't, like, I'm not saying the whole school, but a lot don't teach you what they used to teach you back in the days. And people say, what do you mean back in the days, Joe? You're only 21. Because my mom, I see what she used to do in school. I've seen some stuff with her with cursive writing, all of that, right?
How old is your mom, if I may ask?
My mother is 43, 44.
She's 10 years younger than I.
Yeah, she had me at the age of 19, I think.
Good for her, and good for you.
I have a very young mom. Only child. My mom and dad split up at the age of 3 years old. My dad
They did?
Yeah.
This is Canada. You know, Muslims don't break up overseas.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, buddy. We'll have a special episode on the Unbelievers show.
No. Well, listen. Over there they have more than one wife. I think that helps.
I'm only going to have one wife. I'll tell you that.
Did she remarry? Did your mom remarry?
Yeah, she remarried an amazing man, stepdad. He is like my own father. I love him. The reason I stand here before anyone is because what he used to do. He told me one day, Joe, you're going to be a broadcaster. Without Josiah, there'd be no such thing as Joe Booney. So I can't thank the man upstairs who's watching a nice Arabic show right now. So I thank him each and every night. All right.
It's good it worked out.
Yeah,
it did. Like it
was tough. It was tough in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, it was tough. But go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
No. I did cut you, but I'm just saying. You know, there are situations where it's the best for father and mother to separate, but there is a way to deal with the children in spite of being separated.
There is, and you know, look, when I get married one day, I'll have more than one child. I can tell you that. Okay. I never had the experience growing up and having a brother or sister next to me. But again, I wouldn't be the person who I am if I had that because, look, I always spend time with my grandparents, older people. I have a different mindset than a lot of people do. I'm not saying all 21-year-olds are bad, but a lot of them, all they like to do is sit down, play video games, and don't do anything. I'm not like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not like that. I'd like to see the real world.
Why are you going after my kids now?
No. Your kids are smart. What are you talking about?
I'm kidding. No, I'm glad they do because then they can't be outside and do drugs and anything.
But do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I like learning new things. I like going out and seeing the new world. I like going on trips. I like talking about things that are realistic. You know, I would rather talk to 2 people on a stream than go to a 200 people party and get drunk and get hammered and get myself in trouble. The next thing you know, I'm in jail for 2-3 days or a night. No, I don't do that. I'd rather talk to you guys because I feel comfortable and I feel represented, you know?
And you do represent very well.
Thank you. You've always been mature for your age, Joe. Good for you. Thank you very much. Thank my grandfather, okay?
River's right.
All the time, and my grandfather and grandmother taught me, you know? So thank them.
That helped. That's a blessing. I met both of my grandparents too, and that you know, my grandmothers were both matriarchs, meaning whatever happened in the house was their say, and whatever happened outside was mine. But you have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right? You want to wrap it up. Joe? As always, a pleasure to be
Pleasure, man.
with you.
Pleasure. We were supposed to only stick for another 10 minutes, but I liked what we got into, the topics we got into. It's interesting. Not only we speak sports, but we speak facts and news, and we like each and every one of you guys. And Ing, I'll tell you,
Honored.
I appreciate it, but I can't thank you enough for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And this
Thanks
week.
to the chat.
Anytime, man. You take care of yourself, and
You
we'll
too.
talk another time. And hey, you're more welcome to come anytime you want.
Thank you, sir. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. You know, folks, I say this every single weekend. I really enjoyed the show. But this one, I really, 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 really enjoyed even more. Because we had amazing people on the panel. We had Cameron from the great city of St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. We had Sam from London, Ontario, Canada. We had Ing from Vancouver, British Columbia, and we had all those great people on the panel. And I just want to take the moment and just say thank you guys for putting this great show together, because I can't do this on my own. You guys are the ones that brings the love, the vibe, the energy. Everything about you guys are the ones that I'm standing here right now and speaking before you. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Sleep well, be happy. Make sure you tell your mother and father and people around you that you love them every day, and always give a kiss to your mom on the forehead before you go to bed. Because you know what? Tomorrow's not a guaranteed. And make sure we're all happy inside and out. Love yourself. Be happy. Be passionate. Believe in yourself. If you can believe in yourself, you can become anything in this world. Thank you once again, guys, for coming on the show tonight. We love you, and we will see you next weekend on Joe Sports Channel. Thank you all once again. Thank you all.